With limited time and an unlimited budget, within hours of the signing of Order 42, the Space Force launches its first rocket. On board is a survey satellite dubbed Odin 1. After a successful launch, Odin 1 will be heading to the moon to scan the surface. A short escape burn is plotted. A safe orbit is plotted, and then separation, during which the main launch vehicle is attempted for recovery after a miscalculation on the orbit burn. Too high of an apoapsis is gained due to thrusters locking in at a steep angle. This causes an extremely high rate of re-entry, and as you can see, even after a retrograde burn attempting to slow the vehicle down, things still get a little fiery. Nonetheless, and despite losing the lower air brakes, the launch vehicle splashes down safely back on Kerbin. However, it tips over and damage is still sustained. Meanwhile, the second stage and satellite begin their escape burn, plotting a trajectory for the moon. With successfully reaching the moon with Odin 1, the next morning, with the break of sun, Odin 1.2 is scheduled for launch. And with an all clear, Odin 1.2 leaves the launch pad with a hopeful trajectory of Minmus, Kerbin's second moon. After escaping the thickest part of the atmosphere, the vehicle is left to coast, which causes a slight backflip, which may or may not have been for artistic purposes. A orbit is secured, separation occurs, and as you can see here, Odin 1.2 glides away while the launch vehicle once again heads in on its touchdown trajectory. This time with a much more shallow attack. While simultaneously, the second stage prepares itself into stable orbit. The body touched down successfully. Upon the satellite reaching Minmus, a shallow orbit is secured. The launch vehicle stage puts itself on trajectory to crash onto Minmus, leaving no debris, leaving the satellite to reorient itself into a stable orbit. Once in stable orbit, satellite faces Minmus and begins collecting data. This data, combined with the data from Odin 1 at the moon, begin pouring in back to the Space Center, which the scientists will go over for the next few days, and shortly we shall learn what the next steps are. Hopefully, escaping Kerbal before the asteroid.